Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel, I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today, what we do have in here is Disintegration, the technological beta. This game it is developed by the V1 Interactive and they are using Unreal Engine 4. This game it is supposed to have a campaign and multiplayer mode, but I'm not really sure where the main focus is. But if I had to guess, I would say that it is the multiplayer because it feels very well done. And this is exactly what the technological beta allows us to test, the multiplayer, and so the multiplayer feels very competitive, and because of that you should really try to have 60 frames per second at least to try to get the best performance for the game and for you. And so I decided to go with the low settings and 1080p, and I got an average of 64 frames per second with a 1% low of 43. If you decide to go with median, you get an average of 55 with a 1% low of 39, and the high settings with the textures on median due to VRAM limitations if you have the 2GB version of the card. I got an average of 39 with a 1% low of 30, which I honestly don't recommend for the multiplayer part of the game. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't have a minimum of 60 frames per second. I was about to test the 900p with the low settings, but unfortunately the beta time have finished and I really didn't add the time and I wasn't really allowed to continue with testing. So I'm so sorry for that, because I'm pretty sure that 900p low settings probably would allow 60 frames per second, but thanks to the limited time of the beta I wasn't really allowed. I couldn't make it. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I do recommend you to go with the low settings. It might look a little bit bad. You kind of miss the lack of anti-aliasing. If you miss the lack of anti-aliasing in the game, you can enable it. I would do it, honestly, because the game doesn't look that bad at low settings, but the lack of anti-aliasing really kills it because this game have a lot of fine detail into it. But what the hell is this game? Let's talk about it. So this is a futuristic multiplayer game where you kind of, you know, ride these graph cycles, which is small ships that actually resembles a mix-up of a ship and a motorcycle. You can select multiple classes in here, each one have its own perks, advantages and disadvantages, power, speed, armor. So yeah, it's very interesting and it feels balanced in my opinion. It features some MOBA style game because you have kind of some minions which you can use and send them to attack certain point and use certain skills, so it have that MOBA feeling into the game, but it features multiple styles on multiple game modes. Most of them were locked during this technical beta, unfortunately, but I was able to play the regular capture the flag, which is similar to Battlefield. Let's say it this way, you have like 3 flags which you need to conquer, and again it featured that kind of MOBA style where you send the minions. And also you have a different type of capture the flag, which is essentially what you are seeing me playing. So if you are defending, you need to defend some cores. The opponents are trying to collect a core, which is essentially just a flag, and they need to take the flag to a certain point. So as soon as they get to 3 cores sent to the certain point, inside the time limit they will win the match. Each match contains 2 rounds, so it's kind of an interesting concept. It is nothing new except the idea. I mean, these graph cycles are quite interesting in my opinion. The innovations I have suffered with the game, aside from the performance regarding the laptop, it was really the connection. I saw some rubber banding with the game from time to time, even on my best PCs and with the 200 megabytes connection fiber, which is excellent. I don't have any issue with any other game, and yet in this game, yes, there was some issues with rubber banding. But like I said, this is a technical beta. This is exactly what they really want for us to test about, and I will leave my feedback as a good beta tester for them to know what were the issues that I had with this game. But for now, I think that's all that I want to talk about Disintegration. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Oh yeah! Yep.
Zone C secure. Victory!